Right.
So that proves that
man is dispensable.
Yes, Allah put man on this earth for a reason.
Right.
Because if he can take it out, the earth will still. If he takes on man, the earth will still survive.
Right.
He doesn't need man.
Right.
Because he can still carry on with the animals, the plants.
So Allah tells you why He's created man. He said He has created man so that he may know Him, Allah, that he may recognize Allah. Because man is the only creature on earth who can recognize Allah without seeing Him. He can reason, say, look, all these things are made as he's following a law and an order, a system. The earth is rotating on its axis. What speed? It's 24,000 miles, 1,000 miles an hour.
And you never go down any bit lesser or
1,000 miles an hour. So in 24 hours it makes a complete circuit. Right? It's neither going slow or fast. Suppose you speeded up the earth to 2,000 miles an hour. You know what would happen?
What?
No life.
How come? How come? It's going too fast.
If it goes too fast, no, you won't feel it. You won't feel it. But the day will be half the day. You see? So as soon as the sun comes out, it warms, and before it starts cooling, again the sun. Or nighttime cool, before it can warm up, again cool. Again, it's a little warmer, then again cool. So nothing can survive. Everything dies. Plant life dies. If you slow it down, it will burn the things to death. And what? For 24 hours the sun is shining onto the plants.
No, it'll be 48 hours.
48 hours the thing is shining onto a plant. So by the time 48 hours, the thing is all crumbling, going down. And then 48 hours night. So whatever survives now, the cold or cool of the night kills it. No life. If you double up the speed, no life. If you half the speed, no life. So now only man can see that this is following a law and an order. The earth is inclined at an axis of some 21 and some degrees. Do you know that? Do you learn that?
Yeah, I know, we learn it.
Now, you see, that means the earth is rotating like this. Not rotating like this. At top, when you spin it, it turns. And it at times appears that we're standing still, because it's spinning so perfectly that it looks like it's standing still. But it's turning. So let's say, we say, make a perfect job. Let us make the earth to be straight, not crooked like a trunk card. Suppose you did that. No life.
Huh?
You didn't know that. They didn't teach you this.
No, because if you put it this way, it'll still rotate, but in a different way.
No. If it turns this way, then the sun is shining at the equator. The equator is there all the time.
And it's going right round.
So now, the sun rays, it evaporates the water. The water starts going up and it falls, goes up and falls. Some of them reaches the North Pole. Once it reaches the North Pole,
it becomes into snow.
No, it becomes ice.
Oh yeah, ice.
Right? South Pole, ice. Gradually there will be no water left. Because the sun is not shining to melt the ice. It's not shining to melt the North Pole or the South Pole. So everything keeps on evaporating. Evaporating and going up. Whatever goes and settles down in the snow areas, finish. So there won't be any water left. No water. There won't be any sea left. Can you see? Because once the water goes and solidifies, and the sun is only shining at the equator. But because of the axis, it's giving time to, on the top level, when this is nearer the sun, this way here, the sun is affecting at the bottom level.
And also if you put this, if the sun turns, it's rotating like this, if it goes like this and rotates, then then all the part that's then is not shining in the middle, because the equator is in the middle of the earth. So it's like divides itself to shine. If it only shines on one side, then the other side will be
one side will be cold,
and the other will be boiling.
Boiling all the time. So all this, we can see that it's a perfect order, a perfect law for us to see and to benefit from. Because the animal don't understand all that. Huh?
They eat.
The plant life don't understand all
eat
that. The only one who can see says, man, there is a master creator who made all this. Only who can appreciate that is man. This eye, look at the way it's blinking. Huh? You know, the dust falls in. Lubrication. It's getting lubricated. Huh? Automatically it's being lubricated. Your teeth. You know, if these were made of metal, it would have been worn away long ago. You know that? It was worn out. 75-year-old. Your grandpa, still his teeth are there. Except for these two here. 75 years I'm using the teeth. And still there. No metal could have lasted. Do you know that? No metal could have lasted for 75 years. You use it and it's still there.
It'll be tinted.
No, finish. It will be worn out.
Because even when you eat bones.
No, it's getting worn out all the time, but it's getting replaced. The calcium in the body is replenishing it. Did you know that? Otherwise this thing will be finished. The thing is getting worn. It's getting sharper and sharper.
And it also made the order that put biting teeth in front, tearing teeth over here, and chewing teeth right in the back. Because you bite
and the way it's doing the job.
And you chew, all in up. And Allah even made a order for animals to eat the food chain. See, as the sun has the energy to produce the plants to be eaten by an insect or an animal, and an animal that can eat another animal or insect, and then that was to be decomposed back into the soil, and then to make plants, use sun energy, and it carries on like that.
Abanja phone.
Right. Actually, you told him?
He said they'll come. Yes, sir. I told him about this. You send it to him. You send him our program.
Yeah. No, you told him he doesn't know about that. Canada, 18,000 or whatever.
No, so he'll come and see us. Salam.
So he just
I left that one on your table.
Jazakallah.
How did it go?
Went off very well. A small congregation out there. The Imam there, he is that extreme Sunni type, and he wanted to that the Jamaat boycott Tahirul Qadri. So the Jamaat said, no, we don't want to enter into that controversy. So the Imam resigned. Imam, hey.
That classroom, there's the books that you wanted.
Right.
You find out which ones you want.
Right. So, કેટલા વાગે પેલું આપણું જવાનું છે ત્યાં?
7:15 they said.
All right. So, by
Decomposer.
Yeah,
know what?
yeah, it decomposes.
Yeah, all the.
Starts rotting
But
away.
do you know it's an insect?
No, bacteria, you mean?
No,
Yeah.
decomposer. Now it is a bacteria, but the latest name is decomposer. We saw a video of it that shows it how it goes into the cells of the thing, and made of wheat, which is a plant.
Right.
So now that plant is dead, and it's going to be eaten. Baked. It's all roasted. Now it needs to go back to its soil,
Right.
to enrich it.
Right.
So it's decomposing it.
Right.
Decomposing, so it's becoming funginess, and it's eating away the thing. But why it's becoming fungi? Because the sugar and all the other things added to it. That's not natural.
Right.
So it's getting fungi. But if you put a dead animal there, after 2 days it'll be gone. It'll be totally flat out into the soil.
It'll be eaten up.
Yeah,
But
even its bones.
Bones will be eaten up.
It'll be
Over a
eaten
period. Over a period.
Yeah,
Nasrin Khan Shabli.
she's eating still.
As soon as she's ready, I think we should move about 1:15, 1:30. Okay, but
Okay.
inshallah. Just let me see this.